The representative of the Russian Federation has asked for the floor to make a further statement. I give him the floor.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. I'm going to be very brief. Today's meeting was a very emotional one, and this was understandable. Sometimes the question arose, are there any limits to the political exploitation of the feelings of the families of those who perished and who are living a living horror? A number of accusations leveled against the Russian Federation are ones which I consider to be insulting and not worthy of diplomats. Turning now to the substance of the issues. We have stated our arguments during our statement. I'll only touch on one issue, on the outcome of the discussions. It's simply not understandable why the lack of understanding on one form of judicial proceedings is being equaled to impunity. We proposed, and we reaffirm the proposal, to study, consider various formats for judicial proceedings. Amongst them, there are simpler ones, which are more effective, more appropriate, and certainly less politicized. And these are the ones which we should focus on. Now, regarding the statement of the Foreign Minister of Ukraine, Mr. Klinkin. Mr. Klinkin attempted to come up from a moral and religious position of superiority. He referred to the unacceptable of impunity, the necessity to cooperate. I have only two questions addressed to the Ukrainian minister. Why are civilian airlines, or why were civilian airlines sent to areas where military activities were underway? Areas where the Ukrainian forces are fighting using military aircraft. Why? Why did they send civilian airlines through that airspace? The passengers of the Malaysian airliner might not have known that the conflict was there. They simply couldn't know that a military conflict was underway there. But you knew it. You did knew it. Why did you do this? Did you do this? For what reasons did you do this? Why have you thus far not provided the recordings of your air dispatchers, your military air dispatchers? Well, there is your impunity. Did you punish anyone for this, Mr. Klinin? Did you punish anyone in Ukraine for this? Well, we hope that the investigation will shed light both on this and impunity, or rather, we will also punish those who sent the aircraft into an area of military operations and those who shot it down. And finally, this tragedy of the Malaysian airline, of course, is something terrible, not only for the countries and the citizens who died in this catastrophe, but it's also a trial for the diplomats who are forced to deal with this. It's also for the politicians of the relevant countries, for the experts, for the specialists who are working on this and continue to work together on this. This is a path which we need to travel together. Unfortunately, today's meeting is most unlikely to promote this joint movement towards the final objective, to shed light on all of the circumstances regarding this tragedy and bring those responsible to justice. In Russia, or rather Russia is ready to resume this work, both at an expert, diplomatic and any other level. So let us, from tomorrow, move forward with this type of work. Thank you.